Okay, so in this lesson, we're going to solve equations, all right? And this will be something that you'll do all throughout your high school. Maybe you've been doing it for a while. So we're just going to use a method that we solve equations by inspection. So we're going to find values of pronumerals. Now, remember, pronumerals are just letters in place of numbers. So we've got X, A, Y, whatever, okay, Z. It's just a letter in place of a number because we don't know it, but we're going to find the value of it. That makes the equation true. That makes it really important. Now, the pronumeral is the unknown, and we're going to find the value of the pronumeral that makes the equation true. That's if we get it right or wrong, okay? And then we're going to solve by inspection using all our tools that we have, even some more, like times, divide, plus, minus. Maybe we're going to go squared, whatever. All right, let's go for it. Okay, in the past, at least in primary school, we would have this box, okay? And then they say, fill in the box. What number in there makes it true? And we have this equation. It needs to, this side needs to equal this side. Okay, so what number can we put in the box that makes that with plus 7 equals 10? Now, some of you are shouting at me and you go, Mr. Bustos, it's clearly 3. And it's true. 3 plus 7 equals 10. And we would get correct marks. Now, in year 7 and year 8, we don't get box. We get a pronumeral. In this case, it's X. So, and it says solve for X. What value of X makes this equation true? Well, I can clearly see that's the same as what this one is at the top here. So therefore, X equals 3. And we can be happy about it because we've solved it by inspecting it. If X was 3, we'll go 3 plus 7 equals 10. Okay? All right, I want you to see if you can do this one. So pause the video, see if you can do it. All right, hopefully you've paused the video, but I'm going to look at it because what number in box will make minus 5 will equal 5? Oh, okay. Well, I think it's 10 because 10 minus 5 equals 5, and that makes it true. And we're happy about that. So the next question is solve for X. All of a sudden we'll put algebra in it, and it's the same thing. What number does X have to be for this equation to remain true? Well, it's clearly going to be the same thing. 10, I wrote it the wrong way around. So it'll be therefore X equals 10. Okay, because if we put 10 there, 10 minus 5 equals 5. That's why. All right, let's keep going. What value of box? And remember, this is a different thing. It's times now. What does box have to get equal 60? Well, if I put 6 there, 6 times 10 equals 60. That's true. So the question is solve for A. What value of A gets you 60? Well, clearly A equals 6. Because if I put 6 there, 6 times 10 equals 60. So notice that now in high school, box is a pronumeral, a letter. Okay. Let's look at the next one. Why don't you pause it and do it? All right. I'm going to clearly see, look, the answer's got to be 6. And I'm going to go 2 times 3 is 6. So if we solve for A, if I put 2 there instead of that, that makes it true. So therefore, A equals 2. So many times students ask me, what is X? What is A? Well, we don't know until we find out. In this case, X is 3. In this case, X is 10. In this case, X is 6. And in this case, A is 2. This one's A, by the way. I said X. All right, let's do more. Moved out of primary school land. There is no more boxes. It's all X's, A's, whatever. Okay? What is the value of X? So I'm going to go solve for x. What does x have to be for the... I think it might have to be 2. 2 plus 10 equals 12. Yeah, x is 2. Therefore, x equals 2. Now notice a couple of things. This equal sign is on top of this equal sign. All right, therefore x equals 2. Now this is beautiful work. This is what I need you to do. All right, you need to sort it out. Don't write this all on the same line. No, 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 no. That will be marked incorrect. You need to put the equal signs underneath each other. There needs to be an order in maths, okay? Especially with equations. All right, let's keep going down this way. Okay, a times 10 equals 50. What number times 10 equals 50? Looks like it might be 5. So therefore, I'm going to put my equal sign underneath the equal sign, equals 5. Okay, because that's what a is. All right, I'm going to go this one now, because these two are a little bit harder. I'm going to explain it later. X divided by 3 equals 2. What number divided by 3 equals 2? Looks like it might be 6. 6 divided by 3 equals 2. Yeah, that works. Now, if I'm struggling with this, I'm going to have my calculator out, and I'm going to punch a few numbers into my calculator, all right, and see if I get the correct answer of 2. So I'm going to try 5 divided by 3. Nah, that doesn't work. 4 divided by 3. No, that doesn't work. 6 divided by 3. Oh, that works. Therefore, x equals 6. Okay. See if you can do this one. Pause it. All right. Hopefully you've paused it. What's the answer going to be? What minus 10 equals 12? 20 minus 10 equals 10. So it has to be more than that. Oh, 22. If I go 22... minus 10, therefore x equals 22. All right, let's challenge these big ones down here. Now, there's an issue here, and it's got the 2 and the x are stuck together. When we pry it open, there's times in between them. All right, so I'm going to rewrite this as 2 times. Now, I know x just means box, so I'm going to write box for this time. The other one I won't. Plus 10 equals 12. 2 times what? Plus 10 equals 12. Well, 2 plus 10 equals 12, so I need the 2 to stay a 2. So I'm going to put a 1 there. 2 times 1, and that's in place of the 2x. So therefore, x equals 1. Okay, so x can equal any number. What about this next one? I'm not going to write box, I'm just going to rewrite it. 3 times x minus 5 equals 9. Well, what number minus 5 equals 9? What number minus 5 equals 9? Well, that looks like it has to be, if I go 14 minus 5, that equals 9. So I actually wrote this question wrong, so this one we won't do, okay? But yeah, this has to equal 9, so it has to equal 14, so that's not what I wanted to do. I'm going to say equals 4, all right? Let's change it up. That's what I intended to do all along. So let's think about this. 3 times what number? X minus 5 equals 4. Well, what number minus 5 equals 4? It looks like it's going to be 9, okay? So I need this guy, 3 times that, to equal 9. Oh, that means x has to be 3. So therefore, x equals 3. We'll be doing these more difficult ones later, so don't stress about that. See how you're going. So let's try to solve by inspection. It takes a little bit of time, but I think you can do it. All right, peace out.